The Minecraft Savannah, one of the topics of the new Minecon Earth vote. What changes are going to happen? What mobs, if anything, is going to come on? Hey there guys, Skippy here. Skippy 6 Gaming guys, coming to you from a Savannah. Yes, I loaded a Savannah because we have been talking a ton about the Minecraft Savannah lately. If you remember, we've had a little bit of a tweet storm and some topics of changes with regards to the Savannah come up recently, and we are going to go over them today guys. For this one here, let's go for 352 likes. If you are one of those dudes, don't forget to hit me up below. So yeah, let's do this right from the get-go as we've done with Desert before this. We have Savannah. So Savannah is feeling good, looking good. Let's do it. Savannah Type. So we got Savannah, Savannah Plateau, Shattered Savannah. So the Shattered Savannah there does not have to be on Amplified. You could get a Shattered Savannah in your world without amplifies. It's super rare, but as you can see, we got acacia. Villages will form in these areas, and we have you know, the reg stuff. That's a pretty good little time-lapse display. Yeah, talking about the different types of Savannah. Let's go over here with the full-on. I'm not going to read every word, but basically they're relatively flat, vast amounts of tall grass make it resemble a plains biomes. However, trees generate much more frequently here than in the plains, though not as often as they do in forests. Acacia and less commonly oak trees are the two types of trees that grow here. There is only one place where acacia trees naturally generate. Villages that generate in savannas appropriately are made mainly of acacia logs and planks. The bright orange acacia planks make savanna villages easy to spot from a distance. Lakes generate somewhat infrequently, even though right here it looks like there's little puddles, and pools seem to be generating just fine. But let's go to the one step further depth. We actually have three here. Horses and llamas spawn in savannas, making it the only biome where both horses and llamas can spawn together. As the savannah has a warm climate, it never rains in a savannah, thus lightning can never naturally strike. However, overcast skies and daytime hostile mobs spawning, in the case of thunderstorm, still apply. Grass and leaves in savannah take on a dull olive green color, giving illusion of dryness. So there you go, number 3 for the definition of savannah. Survival in a normal savannah, along with its plateau variant, is generally easier than other biomes. The acacia and oak trees provide a decent source of wood. Tamed horses can also allow for fast travel and outrunning hostile mobs. Tame llamas can serve as useful pack animals, and villages can serve as a refuge and a way to trade items. However, vast amounts of tall grass can be proving a nuisance when building a shelter. In addition, may give you problems when you're fighting hostile mobs because you'll end up hitting the grass other than the mob. Survival in a shattered savannah variant, however, is very dangerous, even for experienced players, and that would be because you might fall and die. I think it might be the whole story. So when that comes up, you know, savannah of of all of the different ones, you know, it's kind of the newer one compared to, say, desert. I guess taiga's kind of newer too, but when you look at it, it is kind of empty. So you get horses in here, we get sheep, we got lots of wildlife, we have water overflowing from a thing there, but it's generally a pretty basic landform, I guess, is one way to look at it. But over here you could see that here's some of these mountains. I'm not sure if these come close to the shattered. I guess the shattered, it's a super rare biome is the shattered, but we're getting the mountainous one, and you can see kind of a close to shattered biome kind of taking place around here. I don't know, close. And it's, you know what, I like savannas. It doesn't really stand out to me. I'm not the biggest fan of acacia wood in builds. I think the orange color that they use in game, I feel like it doesn't look like a natural color. I know that I've literally had this conversation in the Discord the other day, and we're like, you know, I don't really like the acacia wood. It just feels like it's orange and not an orange color that wood would actually be. You know what I mean? Like they dyed it orange or something like that. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not in. But let's talk about some of the things, because the savannah does actually open you up to few really cool mobs that you can add, because in the savannah in real life, tons of hype animals live there that could definitely change up the game in a savannah for sure. Also, very few, unlike in desert where a lot of things are negative and dangerous effects, a savannah is pretty safe, so it could use, you know, the addition of a hostile mob or two. What hostile mob are we talking about? So let's go through them. Let's not do hostile, let's just do mobs. The giraffe, definitely something that could be used in Savannah for sure, they eat the tree leaves. You know what, long neck, it's been done in mods before, it's been done before in pixels. Definitely doable. Again, it won't be a hostile mob, I don't think, even though giraffes could be really hostile in real life. I read a story where one like headbutted somebody, or they could get super aggressive, but I feel weird, like they might not put giraffes in because they don't want you to kill the giraffe for a drop. And I don't know, it comes along the lines of a shark, you know, the one-eyed sharks. The whole shark addition to Minecraft is kind of odd. What other hostile mobs? So lion, guys. There's no lion in Minecraft. It would make an awesome addition. I think definitely it could be a hostile mob. It can attack you. What can a lion drop? Well, maybe a lion drops its mane, or like a fur coat, or a fur, you know what I mean? Some sort of fur. Or even you can make like a lion's tail. Again, I feel like this goes against their thought process, because they feel like people are going to go try to kill lions. I don't think that people would do that, right? Are you going to go kill a lion? It's not that easy to do. I guess maybe if you live somewhere that has lions roaming, but I think you're probably in danger if that happens. So let's just move past lions. I think they would be by far the coolest addition. I think they would be awesome. Everybody would be like, oh my god, lions in Minecraft, how awesome is that? But what could be even cooler is a rhino. So now we're getting into like several levels. A rhinoceros lives in the savannah. It is partially in the savannah, whatever it is. I looked up all of these animals before I did any of these videos to make sure that they lived in this environment. So I looked online for some sort of, you know, pixelated version of said animal, but there wasn't one, so we just got like this regular one. They could charge at you. I think that makes perfect sense in this game. The rhino could be chilling around and it could be totally friendly, unless you get within, say, you know, 6 blocks or something. So it's totally cool. But if you go near it, maybe it like turns at you a little bit to give you a pre-warning, like, you know, back up, back up, back up, because in real life rhinos charge at you. And yeah, it could charge at you and you get sent flying, you take damage, any of these things. The only negative about this is, again, Minecraft being very liberal and not trying to promote violence, I guess, in any way. Would not want people killing a rhino, because what makes sense is that the rhino drops its horn, you know, a rhino horn, and then you make a rhino horn helmet. But again, rhino horn is actually like a controlled substance in the world. There's a name for it. I don't even know the specific name, but I know I see it on Antiques Roadshow all the time, and it's super expensive, but it's managed by governments. You're not allowed to sell it or buy it, or unless it's over, you know, 100 or 200 years old, unless it's an antique. But rhinos make perfect sense for this game. So last but not least, mob wise, guys, what do you think about this? Crocodiles, come on. The crocodile would easily, you know, be those little pools of water, a crocodile sitting there, and then say when you go to the pool of water, it kind of, you know, raises up, and then snappity snap snap snap, and then there you go. I think it would be a super cool addition. The best thing about that addition is, again, I don't know if Minecraft will do it. They should do it, though. They should look at it this way, is that they should add crocodile skin, right? And then now you can have crocodile skin armor or crocodile skin whatever, and then you can just be, and you know, you can't really even hate against that, because there's already crocodile skin belts and shoes and everything all over the world, and maybe that would be cool. I think it would just add a texture to your armor. Say you're looking at your armor, it would have those little spikes, you know, those little ridges, look like crocodile stuff. It'd be easy. Or even you could go so simple as like crocodile teeth, and then you can make a crocodile teeth necklace, and it gives you protection from like warlocks, or you know what I mean. I'm off on a tangent. Holy cow. That brings me to the last thing that I'm doing with these videos, is talking about structure. So what structure could they put in a savannah? Guys, no joke, I kind of threw up in the air. I was like, you know, I think like a ranch. People would have ranches in savannas, you know, maybe like in Africa they have these ranches where people hunt, or, you know, I thought that, but I thought what would actually make it even cooler is like an adobe, kind of like the Alamo, you know, you can kind of do this, and I got one there for you, kind of like it's made out of dirt, but it's a hut, and you know, it could be basically like a form of structure. You know, maybe make the villages in savannas look like this rather than something else. I think an Adobe style house or whatever would look super duper cool for it. But there you go, guys. I think we probably went over it. I want to hear what you have to say about it in the description, or not in the description. If you could change the description, we would be in trouble. But in the chat, let me know, like, did I hit the mark on some of these? I really feel like I brought the biggest possible selections forward. Again, for Savannah, I think most of it has to do with actual mobs, just because so many mobs. You know, we could even do elephants. You know, I really feel like Minecraft isn't going to add elephants. They don't want you to do anything mean to elephants. Maybe because they're more like, you know, publicly accepted. But that said, guys, I don't even know where to go from this. But we're going to do Taiga probably tomorrow or the next day. And we're going to talk about that one because that one's really cool, guys. Don't forget to smash the like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for, cool tutorials, Let's Plays, and Minecraft stuff. Thanks a lot. And I'll catch you on the next one.